MrBeast is called the philanthropist of YouTube, having given away over $50 billion. But with fame there comes critics and critics who look at the past. And for MrBeast, he's the ultimate rags to riches story. He'd raised by a single mom who worked for the military and he'd have to move often. He started out on YouTube in 2012, making over 500 gaming videos as a teenager with no success, and then eventually finding a small following for making videos making fun of YouTube intros, and then eventually going viral for doing a video counting to 100,000 on camera. MrBeast grew and eventually hit the point he was offered $5,000 to sponsor an app. Then he sent V $10,000 but wouldn't pocket $1 of himself and would give all the money to a homeless person. And MrBeast went viral doing it, pledging all of his sponsorship money to help people, taking it to the next level where he'd eventually grow to 100 million subscribers, give away cars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, islands and private jets. But because of all the success, everything he does now is looked at with a microscope. And here again are those tweets he made with a 3-letter F word, which these days aren't the most appropriate things to say, but he was only 17 years old when he said them. But still, The Atlantic and other publishers ran stories on it calling him homophobic. And he's also had articles calling him a racist for joking about the N-word, because of one video where he read every word in the dictionary, and when about to hit the N-word he jokes about saying it but doesn't. You think I'm gonna say it, I'm not gonna say the N-word. So despite never actually saying the word, he gets attacked for just making the joke. And the next thing was MrBeast was called transphobic for his girls versus boys challenge, where he put up a team of 100 girls against 100 boys competing for $500,000. But despite this just being a fun video, MrBeast was called transphobic, being criticized for not including any transgender people in the video, and also getting criticism for not having a non-binary team. He even was accused of supporting wealth disparity, where his most viral video ever is the Squid Game video breaking 300 million views, where MrBeast spent $4.5 million making the video and even lost $500,000 personally in the process. And he was called pro-wealth disparity because he did the same things the wealthy people did in the show Squid Game. Which, to be clear, Netflix Squid Game was a show about the rich killing people. MrBeast Squid Game was him flying people out to eat chocolate, play games, and win money. And nobody died or even got a paper cut. And the complaints continued where eventually he was called pro-solitary confinement, doing a video where his editor was paid $10,000 a day to stay in a bubble, where the editor was given gourmet food, a hot tub, gaming systems, and tons of other luxuries. And he stayed in the bubble for over 30 days, making over $300,000 before leaving. But MrBeast was still called a supporter of solitary confinement, with people making the claim that he made light of the issue for clicks. And even after his contestant came out saying doctors were watching him and he was completely safe, people still complained. But despite the haters, MrBeast keeps growing, where MrBeast hit the 15 million subscriber mark in 2019, but now not even 3 years later has over 111 million subscribers, where he surpassed PewDiePie and is now the biggest YouTuber in all of history. An even bigger company offered him $1 billion to buy his brand, which he turned down, making him the world's youngest billionaire. So despite a few people complaining about little things, MrBeast won't and hasn't stopped.